Your Pekin 10U AA Dragons welcome you back to the Nelson Center in Springfield, Illinois for Game 3 of the Capital City Freeze tournament here in Springfield. This will be our third game for the tournament out of 4 playoff games, and then the championship and consolation will be on Sunday. So we got 2 games today. This one here, we're starting a little bit early today. Against the St. Louis Rockets, and then we have a game this afternoon at 3:30 unless something changes with the Mid-Missouri Tigers. So make sure you tune back in for that. Apologize for the signal problems yesterday with both games. I uploaded those last night. If you're able to see this right now, you're in luck, but chances are could have signal problems today, so you know the drill. If it gets sketchy on you, we'll upload it tonight when I get home back on my Wi-Fi. Shouldn't take too long to do. Hopefully the signal's stable enough for you guys to watch this live, even if it does buffer a little bit. Hopefully we'll at least get you some idea what's going on. I know it's frustrating. I'm frustrated too by it, but there's really nothing we can do. It's probably like, I don't know how many of these games I've done now. Well over 100, I'm not sure. It's not because I'm not hitting a button, folks. I promise. Right now my light's green, so hopefully everything's coming good. They did change the game times for tomorrow. I think the consolation game is earlier than it was going to be, and the championship is slightly later than it was going to be. Which we plan on being in the championship, but we'll see how today goes, eh? All right, Dragons are getting their warm-ups underway. I'm going to take a sip of my delicious coffee that I brought from home this morning because we're only an hour away. 33's Daddy, sponsored by Coffee from Home this morning. It's not that far away this time. Be right back, folks. There they are, St. Louis Rockets. That's it, Rockets. Yeah, they were coming in hot this morning. Had a few show up a little late, but the ice was free, so the refs wanted to start a little early. That's why we're starting about 10 minutes early here. Thanks again for watching, folks. Dragons will get their final powwow out of the way here, and we'll be starting here momentarily. All right, let's go Dragons. Game 3 is about to start here. We're going to have Grayson Blevins at center, Richardson on left wing, Easton Cook on right wing, Moldenhauer and Burks on defense. waiting on the officiating crew here. All right, let's go Dragons. This is Pekin Dragons 10U AA hockey. And we are off. Blevins for the face-off. Chips it across the neutral zone. Carries it into the Rockets zone right up the slot. Puck gets deflected over to the near corner in the Rockets zone. Back to the blue line. Burks holds it in. Sends it in up the slot. Bounced it off of a Rocket player there. And they'll deflect it back over to the near corner again. Over to the near side. Back to Burks again at the blue line. And looking for Cookie. Over on the far face-off circle there. Puck bounced off the far boards, back to Moldenauer, and he'll chip it back in, catches it again, and shoots it in on net. Oh, just wide there, and Richardson takes a spill in front of the crease. Back to Moldenauer at the blue line, chipped it off of another Rocket player, and Blevins sends it into the back wall. Rockets get there first. Send it over to the near side. Richardson's tracking it down. Back to Burks at the blue line, sends another shot through some traffic in front of the net. Back to Blevins. Dangles around some players. Advances towards the net. Oh, passed it over to Richardson. Almost got a goal there. Save Rockets. Back to Moldenauer at the blue line on the far side. Sends another saucer shot over to the near corner. Back to Blevins again. Circles around. And he'll send it to the back wall. Rockets will pick it up. Over to the far side it goes. Rockets pick it up on the far boards, send it back out to the neutral zone, and Burks will pick it up at center ice. Brings it over to the near side, passes it up, looking for Richardson. Puck comes back across the neutral zone again. Burks picks it up again, bounced it off of a Rocket player there. Ooh. And Blevins clears it out to Cookie waiting in the neutral zone, and he's off to the races. Got 2 to beat. Oh, bounced it off of one of them. Oh, save Rockets. We got Richardson down behind the netminder there, and here come the Rockets back to the neutral zone. Nafziger back to defend. Drives them over to the near side boards, and he'll strip that puck deep in the Dragon zone. Skates it around the back of the Dragon's net. Zigs and zags through all the traffic all the way down into the Rocket zone. Sends a shot from the face-off circle. Ooh, just wide. He'll blow a tire and slide into the boards there, and then puck wraps around the back wall. Hill comes in for it. Back to the Rockets. Back to Nafziger at the blue line. Stops it. Sends it up to Courts. Back to Viviano. And McCoy from the blue line. Deflected off of a player and back behind the net. Oh, Nafziger. Well, I guess they called that good. It looked like it was offside, but that's okay. We'll take it. Viviano. Oh, centering pass right to Courts, but he shot it over to the far boards instead of into the net. It happens. Over to Viviano on the near side, and Courts chases in after it. Back to Nafziger at the blue line, and puck spills out to the neutral zone. Nafziger and McCoy both race back for it. Nafziger sent it over to the far side looking for Hill, and he found him. Bounced it off of a Rocket player, loose puck in front of the crease, and Hill sends another one. Back to the near side, back to McCoy. Sends a shot. Oh, almost took out Courts. Back over to the far side. And back to Nafziger at the blue line. Back to Viviano. And back to the Rockets. Over to the near side it comes again. Back out to the neutral zone we go. 3 Dragons racing back for it. Nafziger will get there first. Skates it around the back of the Dragons net. Over to the far side. Dangles around some traffic there. And back out to the neutral zone we go. All the way in up the far side. Sends another shot. Oh, save, Rockets. That one hit his pad, and then back up the near side again. Rockets collect it. Bring it across the neutral zone. Can't advance into the Dragon zone, though. Got some defensive pressure going on there. Blevins, oh, he was off to the races with it, but puck got stripped, so he'll follow it back to the corner and then back to Moldenauer at the blue line. Loose puck. Oh, no, kick save, Rockets. Back to Cook from the near side. Gets deflected back off the boards there by some Rocket players, and then back to Moldenauer in the Dragon zone. Dumps it out off the far side boards, trying to feed it up to Ledbetter. Rockets got there first, and they're going to advance back in. No, they're not. Cookie sends it back out. And back to Ledbetter at center ice. Back to Blevins. He'll chase it down. Sends a shot. Oh, save. Rockets again. And back to Cookie on the near side. He'll chase it down into the near corner. Back to Ledbetter. Over to the far corner. And collision there. And then another one. And Blevins will pick it up in the neutral zone. Pass over to Cook on the near side. And advances in up the near side into the Rockets zone. Like we almost held it in there. And we did. Blevins advances towards the net, sends a shot off the side, and Rockets netminder will cover it. No, he won't. Loose puck, still. Back to Moldenauer at the blue line. Sends one sailing through the traffic, and it got deflected wide to the back wall. Over to the far side boards, and Rockets bring it back out. Moldenauer is in a foot race, and he'll win that race. Back to Ledbetter and back to Blevins. Exits the zone. Across the neutral zone, up the far side. Courts is coming in for support. And Blevins sends it off the back wall over to Courts in the near corner. Oh! Oh, man, Rockets advance it back out to the neutral zone. Send it in deep. Knapziger's in a foot race for it. Icing waved off. He'll collect it on the back wall. No, he won't. Yes, he will. Turns it around the other way. Carries it up the far side and back up to Courts in the neutral zone. And Hill went in for it. Got taken out there on the boards. Courts sends one. Front of the crease over to the near side and back to McCoy at the blue line. He'll send it back in deep looking for Viviano. Viviano turns it around. And off the side of the net it looked like. Back over to a Rocket player on the far side. And McCoy will collect it in the neutral zone. Carries it back over to the far side again. Skates it in. Got two in front of him. Sends a shot. Oh, it was a spinner there, it looked like. Back to Viviano. And back to some Rockets traffic in front of the net. And back out all the way down. Icing has been called. 4:43 remaining in the first period already. Still scoreless, face-off in the Rockets zone. Blevins at center, Ledbetter and Richardson on the wing, Moldenauer and Burks on defense. Puck comes back to Moldenauer at the blue line, and he'll send one bouncing towards the net. Richardson's in hot pursuit. Rockets send it across the back wall, and Blevins will go back for it. Rockets come out with it on the far side. And they'll try to send it out, but Moldenauer says, no, you don't, and he'll slap it back in, back to the far corner. And Richardson got in the way of that pass. Rockets try to send it out. Burks collects it. Oh, and Moldenauer will collect it in the neutral zone. Back over to Blevins. He'll carry it in. Uh-oh, lost the footing there, and Burks holds it in, gets it back to Ledbetter. He tried to feed it back to Blevins, and the Rockets will collect it on the near side. And Moldenauer races down for it. That's an icing call. Looks like Burks would have got there maybe. 3:46 remaining in the first period. And we'll have another face-off in the Rockets zone. Knapziger and McCoy in defense. Knapziger catches it from the face-off, sends it in deep back to Viviano on the back wall. And he'll battle with all the Rockets. Tries to squeak it out there, and they'll come back out with it. Knapziger hold it in at the blue line and sends another shot in deep. Back to Knapziger in the neutral zone this time. Cross-ice pass to Jackson McCoy on the near side, and he'll carry it in up the near boards. Stops top of the face-off circle and tried to carry it off for a shot. And Rockets scrape it back out to the neutral zone. Dragons were onside there. Just couldn't get to the puck in time. And Viviano slaps it in. Courts picks it up. Sends a shot wide of the net to the back wall. Over to the near boards. Duncan Hill gets there first. Sends it off the back wall again. And back to Nafziger at the blue line. Sends it in deep. Nobody there. Rockets collect it. Send it back to the blue line again. Nafziger got in the way. Lost the puck for a second, but he'll find it. Carries it in. Rockets strip it. Back to the neutral zone again. And McCoy will get there first. Carries it up the near side. And got stripped there at the center line. Rockets advance. Courts strips the puck there for a second. And puck goes over to the far side. McCoy will race it down in the far corner. Looking for Viviano on the near side. Puck spills out to the near, all the way down to the Rocket zone, and they'll get there first. Back to, oh, dang it. Offside Dragons. 1:53 remaining in the first. Still scoreless. But the whistles have so far been at a minimum, and most of the puck control has been occurring in the Rockets zone. So that's good. Blevins for the face-off. Chips it into the Rocket zone. They'll bring it back out. And Blevins sends it back over to the near side. Rockets send it up the near side boards, and Moldenauer sends it off to Cookie. Ooh, couldn't enter the zone there. And back to Blevins again. Back looking for Richardson. And puck comes out back to the neutral zone again. Blevins advances in up the near side. Richardson held it in, and Cookie raced over for it. Rockets got there first. Back out to the neutral zone again. And Moldenauer's back to defend, 2-on-1. Save and rebound goal, Rockets. Rockets up by 1. Face off at center ice. Courts at center, Ledbetter and Hill on the wing, Nafziger and McCoy on defense. Courts for the face-off. Hill carry it through all of the Rockets' traffic there. Hill comes in behind him offside. 1:01 remaining in the first. Dragons down by 1, face-off in the neutral zone. Same lineup, Courts for the face-off, and back to McCoy, over to Nafziger, and he'll skate it over to the far side. Enters in up the far side, sends a shot from the face-off circle, save, Rockets, and puck spills out. McCoy's in a foot race for it. That's going to be an icing call. And clock stops at 40.8 remaining in the first period. Face-off in the far face-off dot down in the Rocket zone. Same lineup. Nope. Yep. Same lineup. I think we're... Nope. All right. McCoy from the face-off. Send it through some traffic. Loose puck and goal. Courts. Rebound goal. Tied at 1. 34.9 remaining in the first, and we'll start over. Courts at center, Hill, and Ledbetter on the wings, Burks and Moldenauer on defense. Courts for the face-off, chips it through some more Rockets traffic, but they collect it this time, and he'll steal it back. Ooh, drug it into the zone, but Rockets send it back out. Moldenauer's racing for it on the near side. He'll send it in to a Rocket player in the slot, and Hill holds it in. Sends one up towards the net, and Rockets chase after it. He'll strip him in the near corner there and sends it over to across the back wall over to Ledbetter. 5 seconds remaining in the first. Back to Hill. That's going to do it. First period's in the books, folks. Rockets and Dragons tied at 1. Coffee from home. A little colder in this rink in the morning than it was yesterday afternoon and evening. It's okay. It's to be expected in the morning. Let's go Dragons. Period 2 starts now. We're going to switch sides and go the other way. Looks like we'll have Blevins at center, Cook and Richardson on the wing, Nafziger and McCoy on defense. Here come the Rockets. Blevins for the face-off. Chips it up ahead of himself there, and Rockets bring it back across the neutral zone. Kick save, Johnson. Nafziger picks it up on the back wall, and left the puck behind. He'll send it over to the near side. Richardson's going to chase it down. And left the puck behind there for a sec, but he turns around, dumps it over to Blevins, and back to the near side boards. The Rockets send it up the near side looking for Richardson. They weren't looking for him, but he found it anyway. And then Rockets pick it up in the slot. Blevins shoves it in off the near side. We got nobody in deep in the zone there. Blevins takes it all the way in. And Rockets come out with it up the far boards. McCoy stopped that dump. And back to Cookie. Out in front. Save, Rockets. Shot on goal. Easton Cook. 10:59 remaining in the second period. Face off in the Rockets zone.
That's it. Clear. You got to you need to check your shoulder. You got to know where people are. You're going to right to the defense. You got to see the face.
Courts for the face-off, and puck goes to the back wall. Rockets slap it up the far side. Moldenauer will stop it at the blue line. Sends a shot through some traffic and bounced off the back of a Rocket in front of the net there, and they'll dangle around, try to exit the zone, but to no avail because Burks is going to shove it back over to the back wall, and puck goes over to the far side. Rockets come out with it. Back to the neutral zone, across center ice and over to the near side. Puck gets stripped. Ledbetter all over him there. Here come the Rockets again. Offside, Rockets. 10:23 remaining in the second period. Game's half over. No, it's not. If this was an NHL game, it would be. But our periods are only 12 minutes. It is moving quick, though. Blevins for the face-off, and puck comes over to the far side. Nafziger's trying to hunt it down, and he will. Skates it behind the back of the Dragons net and over to the near side. Gets it through a Rocket player, and he'll come back for it on the near side. Looking for Easton Cook, and Cook skates it in. Oh, tried to send it through the feet of a Rocket player there, and looks like Blevins was looking for Richardson in the slot. Puck goes over to the far boards. Rockets come around the back of the net. Blevins frees it up to Richardson. Oh, off the face of a Rocket. And another shot from Richardson. Oh, off the post. I heard it ring. Oh, they waved it off. What is this? I thought Blevins might have got the rebound there. Guess we got our goal waved off. We should be up by 1 there. Maybe it went in off of Richardson's shot. I don't know, but we'll just have to do it again. Courts at center, Viviano and Hill on the wings. Burks and Moldenauer on defense. Burks up to Courts at the face-off circle. Rockets. Oh, loose puck. Dang it. Back to Moldenauer at the blue line. Sends another one in. And Courts will chase it down on the near side. Sends it through some traffic. Rockets back to Courts. And he'll send it behind the net. Over to the far side it goes. Rockets. Clear the zone. Got a guy out in front there. Burks and Courts are racing back for it. And then Courts strips the puck. Sends it off the side of the net. Picks it back up off the near side. Got a guy all over him there. And puck, almost spilled out to the neutral zone. And now it does. Moldenauer will send it across the neutral zone. Rockets will chase it down in their zone. Ooh, offside Dragons. Blevins at center, Richardson and Cook on the wing, Nafziger and McCoy on defense. Blevins for the face-off, sends it into the Rockets zone. Rockets collect it, send it back out off the far boards. McCoy brings it up the far side and checked into the referee there, lost the puck, and puck squirts out to the neutral zone. Nafziger's going to chase it down. He'll collect it, turn it around, looking for Cookie on the near side, and back to Nafziger on the near side again. Puck is still loose, and Nafziger hunts it down. Looking for Blevins, finds him on the far side, and he'll carry it up across the neutral zone, passes it up to Cookie, and he'll chase it down in the near corner. Sends one off of a Rocket player. And, Blevins had a good shot there, and puck bounced off the netminder and over to the far side. Back to McCoy. Sends another shot. Blevins strips him. He lost his footing there. And back to Richardson. Top of the face-off circle. Bounces past the net. And Rockets pick it up. Skated up the far boards. Almost kept it in. Not quite. Nafziger picks it up at center ice. And back to Blevins. Blevins tips it in. Over to Cookie on the far side. Shot off the netminder. Rebound still loose. And over to the far corner it goes. Richardson back to McCoy at the blue line again. Sends another shot high over everybody, and it'll bounce over to the side and back to the near side. Blevins tries to send it around the boards, looking for Cookie. Finds him. And Richardson. Blevins had another backhand attempt. Back to Nafziger. And through some traffic off of the skate of a Rocket. Back to Richardson. Slams it in deep to the back wall. And back to Blevins on the near side. Sends a shot. Off the netminder again, it looked like. And Rockets advance out to the neutral zone. Nafziger gets there first, picks it up with some speed, picks up more speed around the back of the net and up the near side. And he'll strip the puck. Back to McCoy. No, Richardson, sorry. And then, all right, Richardson up the far boards. And back to Blevins. Sends it into the Rocket zone. Rockets bring it out. Back to the neutral zone over center ice. And they'll advance into the Dragon zone up the far side. Save Johnson. Oh, man, that was a laser. And over to... off the post. Ooh. Johnson makes the save. Covers it up. That was off a post, and it almost got tipped in. 5:54 remaining in the second period. Face off in the Dragon zone. And the game is now half over. Rockets and Dragons tied at 1. Courts at center. Viviano and Hill on the wing. Courts for the face-off. Moldenauer chases it down on the back wall. Looking for Hill on the far side. Finds him, and Hill drag it out to the neutral zone up the far side. Got one guy on him. He'll get the puck stripped. Dragons are offside. 5:39 remaining in the second. Courts for the face-off, sends it into the Rockets zone, and Hill comes in, helps it up a little further. Puck bounces off the back wall, and Viviano's trying to race it down on the near side in the corner. Courts comes in behind him. Rockets come out with it, send it over to the far side. Courts is in hot pursuit. Gets there first. Oh, tried to get it to Duncan there, and back to Moldenauer. Back to a Rocket at the top of the circle. Viviano came in for it. Bounced into one of our guys, and Burks is in a foot race. Icing waved off. Burks picks it up, skates it behind the Dragons' net, all the way back out to the neutral zone, over center ice, and all the way into the Dragon zone. Or sorry, Rocket zone. Over to Viviano, near side. And Viviano. Ooh, almost got it there. Rockets pick it up. And Viviano comes in to intercept. Hill knocks it back to the back wall again. And Rockets send it over to the near side. Viviano tries to hunt it down. Oh, over to Courts. And puck's freed up to Moldenauer, the blue line. He'll send it back to the back wall again. We got to get to the net here, folks. Oh, Viviano checked into a guy, it looked like there, and back to Burks, sends it in. No, missed it. Fanned on the shot there, and that comes back to Hill at center ice in the neutral zone. Back to Courts, enters the zone. One guy to beat, sends a shot, save, loose puck. Oh, just wide. Back to the back wall again. We can't hit the net for nothing today, folks. Back to Hill, holds it in the zone. And another shot. Save, Rockets. Over to the far side. Back to Moldenauer. And he'll send it back to the back wall. Ooh, Hill got in the way there. And Burks holds it in. Slams it in deep again. Back to near corner. And Dragons' offensive pressure's great. Just got to make something happen here. Got to solve this net miter. Let's crack that nut. Over to Courts on the near side again. Feeds it into some Rockets traffic. Oh, looking for Hill. He almost had a tip in there, and over to Courts on the far side. He'll send it in deep from the center line. Rockets pick it up on the back wall. Blevins comes in behind him. Looking for Ledbetter. Goal! Dragons! Ledbetter goal! Dragons up by 1. 2:39 remaining in the second period. Blevins at center, Cook and Ledbetter on the wing, Nefziger and McCoy on defense from the face-off. Rockets send it over to the near side in the neutral zone. Nefziger gets in the way as they enter the Dragon zone and looking for Cook on the near side. Back to Blevins. Pass over to Ledbetter on the far side there. He'll chase it down in the corner. And back to McCoy at the blue line. Chips it up to a Rocket. Sends it back in again, or held it in again there, and Rockets got a 2-on-1. Nefziger back to defend. He'll drive him to the near side boards, and Blevins will pick it up. Sends it back, carries it back out across center ice, and dangles around. Oh, I think Cook was off. Dang it. 1:56 remaining in the second. Face off in the neutral zone. Thought we were going to have a opportunity there. Courts at center, Viviano and Hill on the wings. Burks and Moldenauer on defense. Puck comes back to Burks from the face-off, and he'll send it in deep. Around the back wall over to the near side, and Viviano chases it down. Courts tried to feed it over to Hill there, and Viviano picks the pocket from behind again. Brings it back to the corner, tries to feed one up. And Moldenauer holds it in. Sends it through some traffic. Loose puck in front of the net there, and Courts, got a stick on it. Hit the back wall, and Viviano battling in the corner there. Puck comes out to the near side, and Courts is racing back for it. And puck spills out. And Addy keeps it in play, sends it over to the near corner. Courts, and there we go. He'll come out with it. Back out to the neutral zone. Oh, he's out for the races, folks. Courts in front. Oh, save, Rockets. Oh, dang, rebound got passed back to Viviano and then Moldenauer. And Moldenauer holds it in again, sends it in deep again to the back wall behind the Rockets net. And Duncan Hill's racing for it. Back to Burks at the blue line. Holds it in, sends it in deep. Viviano will hunt it down on the back wall. Skates it behind the back of the Rockets net, looking for a pass. Oh, nope. And bounced it off the side of the net. Rockets come out with it on the... No, they don't. Courts keeps it in. Carries it in up the far side, sends it over to the near side boards, and Viviano turns it around. Oh, got deflected there. And Dragons up by 1 after 2 periods, folks. This is a pretty action-packed, high-paced game. We just got to sustain it. Let's go Dragons. Final period of regulation starts now for game 3. We'll switch sides one last time and go the other way. Gonna have too many players on the ice. Yep, all right. Blevins at center. Ledbetter and Richardson on the wings. Knapziger and McCoy on defense. Let's see if the Dragons can seal the deal, folks. Who's it gonna be? This is Pekin Dragons 10UAA hockey, and Blevins for the face-off. Chips it across the neutral zone, and Rockets send it back. McCoy sends it back through the neutral zone, and Rockets touch the puck, bring it over to the near side. Houston Richardson came in after it, and Knapziger dumps it in up the far side boards. The Rockets pick it up on the back wall behind their net. And over to Ledbetter, over to Richardson in the slot, sends a shot. Oh, save, Rockets. Yeah, back to the near side. It's like Blevins snuck away with it there, and Rockets snuck away with it again over to the far side. Blevins got in the way, though. Rockets try to turn it around, and they do. Send it out to the neutral zone, and Knapziger picks it up. Over to Richardson on the near side. Skates it in to the Rockets zone. Oop, couldn't get the shot off there, and the Rockets bring it back up the near side. McCoy stops it there in the neutral zone, and he'll bring it up the near side. And enters into the Rockets zone. Dangles in front of a player, fires one. Oh, I think it was behind the goalie and went through the crease. Dang. And back to Rockets in the neutral zone here, and Knapziger's all up in their business, and he's gonna battle it in. Hopefully. Nope. got it over to Blevins there, and Rockets come out with it. And puck goes all the way down. Nafziger will pick it up in the near corner. Back to McCoy. Back to the near side and into the neutral zone. The Rockets can't find the puck right away there, and they'll turn it around inside their zone. Nafziger putting on some pressure there in the neutral zone. Oh, man. And Rockets enter the zone on the near side. Courts stripped it back out. No offside there. And back to Ledbetter. Enters the zone. And, chases it all the way down to the far corner. Rockets back to Courts. Courts, tried to feed it out to Richardson. Didn't have enough gas on it. Here comes the puck. Back to the neutral zone. Courts picks it up. Steers it around. He'll pick it back up inside and carry it in up the far boards there. Send it up to a Rocket player. And back to Burks at the blue line. Holds it in again. Back to Ledbetter, and he'll send it into the back wall. 9:15 remaining in regulation. Duncan Hill's going to try and chase it down on the near side. Courts gets there to help, and Moldenauer holds it in. Courts sends it in deep to the back wall. And off the far side now, Rockets pick it up. And Ledbetter tried to pick his pocket from behind. The Rocket player skating it over to the near side. Moldenauer is putting on some pressure there, and so's Courts. And Burks picks it up behind the net. Oh, no! Gave it to a Rocket. Save Johnson. And back to Burks. Off the near side boards. Puck squirted out there to the neutral zone, and Courts is hunting it down. He found it. He's going to race it up. Got a guy threw his stick in front of him, I think. Oh, what was that? Rockets bring it back out. Up the far side. Courts picks the pocket from behind, and puck goes in offside. 8:11 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 1. Face off in the neutral zone. Blevins at center, Richardson and Cook on the wing, Nafziger and McCoy on defense. Blevins for the face-off, chips it over into some Rocket traffic, and Richardson helps him out. Puck is stranded there at center ice, and back to Nafziger. He'll skate it up the far side. And up the far side boards. Cuts in. Goal, Dragons! Yeah, baby! Dragons up by 2. Nafziger goal. 7:52 remaining in regulation. Blevins at center, Richardson and Cook on the wing. Same lineup as before. And Blevins for the face-off. Cookie drags it in and sends it down to the back wall, and he's going to chase it down deep in the Rocket zone. And Rockets bring it over to the near side. McCoy stops it, and Rockets chip it out. Nafziger's there. He's going to catch it. Sends it over to the far side boards looking for Blevins. And Blevins carries it in. No, he doesn't. Now he does. Off the far boards there. Brings it over to the near side. Doesn't know where to go. Backhands it off the near side boards and down into the near corner in the Rockets zone. And Richardson comes in and picks it up. Back to Nafziger at the blue line. Sends a shot. Oh! Off the near corner there, it looked like. And McCoy got another one in the air. Got deflected there, and then over to the far side again. Nafziger will race over for it. Holds it in at the blue line. Sends it into Cookie in the back of the zone there. The low part of the zone. Over to Blevins. And he got all the Rockets on him. Back to Nafziger. Sends a shot. Oh, off a Rocket player. Blevins is down on the ground over here. 6:41 remaining in regulation. And he's on his feet, folks. Face off in the Rocket zone, 6:41 remaining in regulation. Courts at center, Viviano and Hill on the wing. Moldenauer and Burks on defense.
Take a rest in here and keep going, okay? We got 6.5 minutes left. Eric.
What are we doing?
You want him to do the bench?
I must be trying to do something with the clock there.
5:11.
Stand by.
5:11.
5:11.
He's out of 5:11.
5:11. Okay, thank you. It's a new clock, so we're good, we'll know.
I'm not sure what that was. Courts for the face-off and turns it around in the face-off circle. Sends a shot. Save. Rockets still covered up in the blue paint. We'll do it again. 6:32 remaining in regulation. Face-off in the Rocket zone. Same lineup. Courts for the face-off. Chips it over to Hill. Back to Viviano. Ooh, got out ahead of him there and back to the back wall. And over to the near side. Viviano's racing after it. Moldenauer holds it in. Oh, about took a guy out there with it. And Burks races back for it in the neutral zone. Sends it up the near side for Viviano. Viviano carries it in. Up the near side boards. And all the way down into the near corner. Oh, off a Rocket. Puck's loose. Top of the circle. And Moldenauer will chase it down. Deep in the Dragon zone. Turns it around. Off the near side. Looking for Noah. And puck comes out to the neutral zone. Ooh, Courts came through the traffic there. And here comes Hill. Up the near side. Sends a shot. Goal! Dragons! Duncan Hill goal! 5:38 remaining in regulation. Woo! Dragons up by 3. Oh, I should have got the Sally. I'm sorry. Blevins at center, Ledbetter and Richardson on the wing. Nefziger and McCoy on defense, and Blevins battled it over to Ledbetter. Puck's still under the feet of everybody here. Ledbetter couldn't get his stick out of the pile up, and Blevins will try to chase it down on the far side boards. Nefziger gets there. He'll chase it down again. Oh, right up to Blevins. Just can't slam it out. Now he does. Gets it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter sends it up the far side. Rockets turn it around. Nefziger comes through the traffic. Over to the near side. Skates it in. Right up the slot. Shot. Save. Rockets. 5:06 remaining in regulation. Face off in the Rocket zone. Can the whole arena hear me right now? It's like really quiet in here. I wonder if like everyone's getting play-by-play. Blevins for the face-off, and back to McCoy. Sends a shot. Oh, back to the back wall, off the back of the net, and Ledbetter wraparound attempt. Ooh, Rockets got in the way, and they'll bring it over to the near side and up the near boards. Looks like Dragons held it in there. Richardson sends it off the back wall, and Ledbetter's going to try and hunt it down on the far boards. Oh, back to Nefziger. Yeah, almost held it in there. He's putting some muscle behind it. Dragons are onside, and Richardson sends it sailing into the near corner. Ooh, Ledbetter. Oh, dang. Had a beautiful attempt there. Save Rockets. Richardson fed it to him right in the slot, right where he wanted to be. And here come the Rockets up the far side, and they'll skate it over to center ice. But Richardson holds it in. And Blevins battling for it at center ice. And McCoy. Nafziger scoop it up. Picks up some speed behind the net. Sends it off the far boards all the way out. Oh, Rockets held it in barely. And no, it's like Blevins will chip it out to the other side of the neutral zone. Back to Burks. In the Dragon zone, he'll skate it behind the net, sends it off the near side and into the neutral zone. Easton Cook picks it up. Ooh, got taken out there. And Blevins chasing after it in the near corner. Rockets turn it around. Clock's rolling down to 3:10 remaining in regulation. And Rockets bring it across the neutral zone. No, they don't. Moldenauer back to Cook and got out ahead of him there, it looked like. Back to Ledbetter. Back to Moldenauer and Rocket. There we go. This kid's amazing. He's really good. We got some good players on this team, man. I think the whole team's good. We got a whistle on the play. Offside. Dragons. 2:49 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 3. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. Court's got a penalty there. And we'll be down a man for a minute 30. 2:49 remaining in regulation. Cook at center. And Cook for the faceoff. Chasing after it. But Rockets send it back into the near corner. Send one towards the net. And Burks will peel that off of Addy's shin pad there. And then bring it over to Viviano on the near side. Can't quite tip it out. Moldenauer catches it in the slot with some speed, sends it up to Cookie. He'll carry it in up the far side. Loose puck, bounce. Oh, Viviano. He was right there. Yeah, couldn't get the shot off in time. And over to the far boards. 2:10 left in regulation. Moldenauer holds it in at the blue line, sends a slapper off of a Rockets foot there, offside Dragons. 2:02 remaining in regulation. Face off in the neutral zone. Center ice. Blevins at center, Richardson on the wing, Nafziger, McCoy on defense. And Rockets advance into the Richardson trying to shove it up the near side there. Blevins comes in behind to help, and puck comes out to Blevins, I guess. I guess he peeled it out over to Richardson, and trying to get one through some traffic. Nafziger is going to scoop that up. Looking for Blevins in the slot there, and he'll chase it down on the near side. And Lou tried to feed one over to Richardson, waiting in front of the crease, and the Rockets bring it back out. Cross center ice. Nafziger back to defend. Kick save, Johnson. 1:10 rolling down. Play is still going on. And McCoy and Nafziger battling for it. Nafziger comes out with it on the far side. Looking for Richardson at the top of the zone there, and he'll feed it up to Duncan Hill. And we got a hooking call here. Yep, hooking call. Face off in the Dragon zone. .6 remaining in regulation. Courts for the face-off. Chases it to the top of the Dragon zone there, and then Rockets try to turn it around. Moldenauer gets up in their business, and the puck goes over the far side. Rockets knock it into the back wall, and Burks chases it down. Moldenauer comes in from behind. Whoop, I'm filming the bleachers. That was dumb. Over to Viviano, and he'll tip it out for Courts. Out in front. Oh, and he'll have to chase it down in the far corner, it looks like. Puck comes off the far boards. 15 seconds remaining in regulation. Burks. Oh, got ran into there behind the net. Here comes Courts up the near side. 5 seconds remaining. And puck comes out to the neutral zone. That's going to do it, folks. Dragons victorious in game 3 by a score of 4-1 as they race back to congratulate Miss Johnson on a game well played. And they'll line up at center ice for the congratulatory, celebratory fist bump. We'll see you guys back here, I think, at 3:30 p.m. unless something changes for Game 4 against the Missouri Tigers. Thanks again for watching, folks. Tune in at 3:30. This is 33's Daddy signing off, and we'll see you later. Let's go, Dragons!